in a world woven from quiet whispers and gentle dreams, nestled beside a forest that hummed old lullabies, lived a kind soul named Elara. Her cottage, with its soft lamplight and window boxes overflowing with slumbering moonflowers, was a haven of peace. Each evening, as dusk painted the sky in hues of lavender and deep indigo, Elara would sit by her window, listening to the world prepare for sleep. The rustle of leaves, the distant call of a nightingale, the soft sigh of the wind through the eaves, all were part of her cherished, tranquil routine. One particular evening, however, the usual symphony of dusk held a new, delicate note. A faint, almost imperceptible hum, like the memory of a distant melody, drifted on the soft breeze. Elara, with her heart attuned to such subtle harmonies, leaned closer to the open window. There, caught on the sill amidst a scattering of dew-kissed petals, lay a feather unlike any she had ever seen. It was not the grey of a dove, nor the brown of a sparrow. Instead, it shimmered with an ethereal silvery glow, catching the last whispers of twilight and holding them within its delicate barbs. As Elara gently lifted the feather, a tiny, exquisite tune resonated against her fingertips, a melody so soft and sweet it felt like a forgotten lullaby. It was not loud, but it hummed with a quiet urgency, a gentle longing. This feather, she knew, was not meant to be here. It carried a whisper of a faraway place, a dream realm perhaps, where lullabies took wing. Her heart, always quick to answer a silent call, stirred with a gentle curiosity. She felt a quiet, unwavering conviction that this little feather was lost and it needed to find its way home. The thought of the feather's true home, wherever that might be, tugged at her. To leave it abandoned felt wrong, like a lullaby left unsung. With a soft sigh, not of weariness but of quiet resolve, Elara made a decision. She would embark on a small, gentle journey into the deepening night. Not out of fear or grand ambition, but out of a simple, profound kindness and the quiet wonder of following a feather's whispered tune. She carefully placed the feather in a small velvet pouch, its gentle hum a tiny beacon against the coming darkness. The world outside beckoned, not with danger, but with silent, starlit promise. Stepping out from her familiar doorway, Elara found the forest transformed. The whispering woods, by day a canopy of dappled light, now shimmered with an inner luminescence. Beneath ancient, gnarled trees, moss glowed with a soft, jade light, and tiny, bell-shaped flowers pulsed with a gentle rhythm, marking the path. The air was cool and sweet, carrying the scent of damp earth and night-blooming jasmine. Each step Elara took felt cushioned by the velvet silence, broken only by the faintest tinkle of dew dropping from leaves and the distant, soothing rush of water. She followed the invisible thread of the feather's hum, a compass of pure melody. Deeper into the wood she ventured, where the trees grew taller, their branches reaching like silent arms towards the velvet sky. Soon the path grew a little tricky, winding through a tangle of roots that resembled sleeping serpents. Elara moved with care, her soft shoes treading lightly, ensuring not to disturb the slumbering forest floor. She noticed, tucked between two particularly ancient roots, a small silver beetle, its she-will mirroring the glow of the feather she carried, struggling to right itself after a tiny stumble. With a gentle smile, Elara carefully extended a finger. The beetle, sensing no threat, instinctively righted itself against her soft touch, then scurried away into the moss, leaving a faint trail of sparkling dust. A small, unexpected act of kindness, a moment of connection in the vast stillness. The feather in her pouch seemed to hum a little brighter, as if acknowledging the gesture. It was a reminder that even in the quietest journeys, gentle deeds had their own soft resonance, creating tiny ripples of warmth in the cool night. As she continued, the trees began to thin, and Elara stepped into what felt like a vast, open bowl beneath the stars, the Moonpetal Meadow. Here, thousands of delicate, saucer-shaped flowers, translucent and white as moonlight, stretched as far as the eye could see. Each moon petal held a single, captured drop of moonlight within its cup, making the entire meadow shimmer with a breathtaking, pearlescent glow. The air here was lighter, filled with a soft, chiming sound as the petals swayed gently in the breeze like 1,000 tiny bells singing a silent lullaby. High above, perched on the highest branch of an ancient silver-leaf tree, a wise old owl watched her with luminous golden eyes. It did not hoot loudly, but merely turned its head, slowly, deliberately, its gaze seeming to trace the path ahead. Elara understood. It was a silent guide, a gentle guardian of this luminous realm. She offered a soft nod of thanks, and the owl, in return, blinked slowly, as if imparting a secret understanding. Its presence, though silent, was deeply comforting, a reminder that she was not alone in her quiet quest. Beyond the meadow, the ground sloped gently down towards a winding waterway, the stargazer's stream. Its surface was so perfectly still and clear that it reflected the entire star-studded sky, making it seem as though she was walking between two celestial realms. Tiny, luminescent fish, no bigger than Elara's smallest fingernail, darted through the crystalline water, leaving trails of soft blue light. The feather's hum here was stronger, almost a palpable vibration against her chest, drawing her towards the source of the stream where the banks grew steeper and the light took on a dreamier quality. She reached a point where the stream flowed into a small, misty clearing. A soft, pearly mist hung low to the ground, obscuring the way forward. It was not a dense, frightening fog, but a veil of shimmering stardust that seemed to guard a secret. Elara paused, knowing that haste would only disturb its delicate beauty. She remembered the gentle touch needed for the beetle, the quiet observation needed for the owl. She simply waited, breathing in the cool, sweet air, trusting that the path would reveal itself, and indeed it did. From within the mist, tiny points of light began to flicker, not stars, but fireflies, hundreds of them, emerging from the surrounding foliage. They danced in a slow, graceful ballet, weaving patterns of light that gently parted the mist, revealing a shimmering, almost invisible bridge woven from moonlight and dew silk. These were the silent guides, shy creatures who only appear to those with truly patient and gentle hearts. Their quiet, sparkling dance illuminated the way forward, a path of pure magic. Across the dew silk bridge, the landscape shifted once more. The trees here were unlike any she had seen, their ancient trunks spiraling upwards, their leaves a muted silver, catching and holding the faint starlight. At the very center of this grove stood the most magnificent of them all. A colossal tree, its branches reaching so high they seemed to brush against the deepest parts of the night sky. From its highest boughs, Elara could finally discern the source of the feather's song, a soft, pulsing glow, nestled like a cloud amongst the highest leaves. It hummed with 1,000 sleeping lullabies, a quiet symphony of dreams. She had found the way. Elara gazed up at the magnificent dream tree, her heart filled with a quiet reverence. It was not a tree of solid wood and bark, but seemed woven from starlight and ancient wisdom. The soft glow high above pulsed rhythmically, a gentle heartbeat of the forest. The air around the tree was thick with a profound tranquility, as if all the world's gentlest dreams had gathered here to rest. She knew, without a shadow of doubt, that this was the home of the shimmering feather, the place where lost lullabies returned to their source. Finding a smooth, moss-covered stone at the base of the tree, Elara sat down, carefully drawing the shimmering feather from its velvet pouch. In her hand, the feather glowed with an intensified light, its gentle hum now a clear, expectant melody. She held it up, offering it like a precious gift to the sleeping cloud above. Slowly, majestically, the cloud, a soft nebula of light and slumber, began to descend, not falling, but drifting downwards with the grace of a floating dream, drawn by the feather's calling song. Closer and closer it came, until it hovered just before her, a shimmering mass of soft light and iridescent mist. It felt warm, like a gentle hug. Elara reached out, and with infinite care she placed the shimmering feather back into the heart of the sleeping cloud. As it touched, a breathtaking thing happened. The feather did not just merge, it unfolded, spreading its radiant light throughout the entire cloud. A wave of profound peace washed over Elara, as if every worry, every restless thought was gently smoothed away. And then the cloud began to sing. It was not a loud song, but a cascade of pure, resonant lullabies, soft and intricate, each note a perfect cradle for sleep. Elara realized that this feather was not just lost, it was a dream weaver feather sent to gather the quiet, forgotten lullabies that sometimes drifted away on the breeze. Now, returned to its home, it released its precious cargo, enriching the sleeping cloud with a renewed symphony of comfort for all the world's slumbering souls. She understood then the delicate dance between what is found and what is returned, and the profound beauty in small acts of care. A feeling of deep, quiet joy bloomed in Elara's chest. She had completed her task, not with a fanfare, but with the quiet satisfaction of a purpose fulfilled. The gentle magic of this place, the understanding that she had played a part in restoring a small piece of the world's comfort, filled her with a warmth that radiated outwards. The dream tree and its sleeping cloud were not just wonders, they were a heart song, a reminder of the quiet, enduring love that cradles all existence. This connection, this simple act of returning a lost thing, had brought an immeasurable peace to her own spirit. As the last, most tender lullaby melted into the night, the sleeping cloud, now vibrant and complete, began its slow, graceful ascent back to the highest branches of the dream tree. Its glow became a steady, comforting beacon against the vastness of the sky. Elara remained seated, watching, feeling the echoes of the lullabies settle deep within her. It was a moment of perfect stillness, a profound realization that sometimes the greatest adventures are not about conquering, but about caring, not about finding treasure, but about returning what is precious to its rightful place. The world felt bigger, more intricate, and infinitely more loving because of this quiet journey. With a heart full of quiet gratitude, Elara rose. The journey home seemed to flow naturally, guided not by the feather's hum, but by the gentle moonlight that now bathed the forest in a soft silver glow. The Moonpetal meadow shimmered a farewell, the stargazer's stream mirrored the heavens, and the whispering woods rustled with familiar welcoming sounds. She carried no tangible token, no physical memento, but her spirit felt lighter, imbued with a new sense of peace and a secret hum that resonated deep within her soul, a quiet echo of the lullabies. As she approached her cottage, its soft lamplight seemed to beckon with an even greater warmth. The little home, once a haven of peace, now felt like a repository of quiet magic, holding not just her memories, but the echoes of the moon petals, the starlight, and the ancient lullabies of the dream tree. The world, through her journey, had grown richer, more interconnected, and profoundly beautiful. Every rustle of leaves, every distant hoot of an owl, now carried a deeper meaning, a whispered reminder of the wonders that lay just beyond the familiar. Back within her walls, Elara slipped off her shoes, the quiet hum of the night still a gentle companion. She made her way to her bed, soft and inviting, and lay down. The gentle magic of her journey settled around her like a warm, familiar blanket. She closed her eyes, and in her mind's eye saw the Moonpetal meadow, heard the stargazer's dream, and felt the profound peace of the dream tree's lullabies. The day's small adventure, born of simple kindness, had brought a quiet wonder that would gently carry her into the deepest, most restful sleep. All was well, all was calm, and all was held in the soft embrace of night.